I didn't do it. Give me 1 second. Oh, okay. Okay. And there we are. Right into it. Ugh. Hello, Marmar. Hello, horse. Soapy. How's everybody doing? Big Reese perms lost? I just wasn't feeling it today. Just getting right into it. Okay. Out of schedule means I'm here to torment you? What the? Aries, how's it going? Good. Today I wanted to paint a couple, 2 or 3 Malstrain Gene Stealers. So, that's what we'll do. That is what we will do. So let's get to it. Finn, thanks for the resub. I have a new tool. A pipette. So now, using paints like this, I can more accurately choose the ratio. Though Michaels didn't have any, like, actual pipettes, I had to get pipette bottles. So now I have a holster. Okay. It'll work just fine, but yeah. So now, we'll just get started, honestly. There's not much else for me to say. I mean, I'm gonna make sure my brushes are nice and good, and yeah. Does anyone remember the ratio that we use for our Tyranid skin? 1 to 3? Yeah, that sounds about right. Sure. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put the rest of that paint back. And then you just clean out your pipette real quick by getting water in it. Isn't that fun? And now it's all clean. Mostly. How many did I just do? How many was that? Was that 6? Oh, good God. Sarah, thanks for gifting Deimos. Was that 6? It was 4? No, it wasn't. I think it was 6. So, now I need to do 18 of this. It was definitely 7. Am I being trolled? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I for real thought it was 4. It was definitely not 4. It was at least 6. I haven't used this medium. I haven't used this medium for this paint before. I usually use this medium, but this medium costs $8 a bottle, and then this one I have more than I'll ever need in my entire life. So, yeah, that we're using this one now. It's hilarious that this costs $8 a bottle when this is just paint without the pigment in it. How is this more expensive? Andy's right, because I'm lying. I knew you were lying. I knew it. How was my weekend? Yesterday we watched Arcane, and today I did nothing. So let's mix it all up. It honestly seems like the same consistency as the other medium, because the mediums are a bit different. They'll do the same thing as thinning down the paints, but their consistencies are a little different. So, thoughts on Arcane? I heard a lot of people like it. I mean, I really liked Season 1, and Season 2 was a lot of setup so far. Like a lot of setup. Like not that much happened in these first 3 episodes. They were still beautiful and well animated and had good music, but as far as like plot events, there was not much going on. It was good though. I liked it. But not too much happened. I'm still a bit confused. It was just so much setup that I think a lot of people are going to walk away confused and feeling stupid. Like, I don't really know what's going on. But, like, that's kind of what... You're not supposed to yet. It's Act 1 of a 3-act play. You're not supposed to know what's going on. You know? Does that make sense? Can your brother touch your things? Like trying painting. Well, he could definitely, you know, touch my stuff if he wants to. I've asked him if he wanted to try painting once, and he's not that interested. He's not that interested. I don't blame him. No, it's not for everybody. I didn't push too much on it. I just asked him once, like, hey, it'd be fun. Makes sense. IDM. 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 I don't mind. Wow, I don't think I've ever heard that abbreviated that way. I don't mind. Set up as long as stuff happens and the plot gets wrapped up. But not a fan if it's only set up. These first 3 episodes were almost entirely set up. I literally, like, I walked away and I said, wow, that scene was really cool. No idea what that was. Oh, wow, I like this character, but no idea what they're doing. You know? But again, it was more beautiful than ever, Arcane, animation-wise. More beautiful than ever. And the music was, yet again, really good. This looks like it's going well so far. The color. It's gonna take. It takes a while for it to dry, and it becomes less pink. We always talk about this when we do Tyranids. Do not be afraid. They will look very pink, and then they won't. They need the contrast. They need the color theory. I was talking to somebody yesterday about, this is switching topics, about rom-com, more like kind of shoujo-centric rom-com anime. Think Toradora, think, The Pet Girl of Sakuraso, think of, as much as I hate to say it, Oregairu, or, Oreimo. How come the brunette with short hair loses every time? Can anyone elaborate on that for me? Almost every time. And not necessarily, doesn't have to necessarily always be brunette, but she usually is. Think Darling in the Franxx. Ichigo isn't brunette, but she does have short hair. And does she get cooked? Yeah. Love is War. Love is War is one of the few rom-coms that has almost no competition. You know how, like, a lot of those things get their drama from the romantic competition? Their Love is War doesn't have much of that at all. The whole premise is that they both love each other from the start, you know? Because people think long hair is more femme. Yeah, okay, but like think of fuck. Nisekoi. Think of Nisekoi. Any Nisekoi watchers in here? So think of Nisekoi, alright? Chitoge has way longer hair, but Onodera, the brunette with short hair, I would say is way more femme. Way more femme. Nisekoi pissed me the fuck off. My man said, I'll take the blonde tsundere over fucking Konohanazawa. Yeah, okay. Stupid bitch. Why would he do that? Pissed me the fuck off. Piss me the fuck off, Nisekoi. I haven't watched Nisekoi in a long time. Reese watched a lot of rom-com anime in high school. I watched Toradora, and I said, more of that, please. And none of it was as good. I sound passionate? Of course I'm passionate. I want the girl that I favor to win. Not to mention, I was talking to the same person, and we both were at the same time, we're like, not to mention, why are all these girls fighting over the most mid, uninteresting, disgusting man you've ever seen? Man? Awful. You know, the shows, I get it. The shows go out of their way to make the girls have fun and have personality and character, and the guys are supposed to be as milquetoast as possible so that men can insert themselves. But I don't care about that. I'm already mentally ill. I can insert myself in my own mind. I don't need him to be like me. In fact, I hope he's not. Yeah, I used to be really passionate about this stuff. That shit would piss me the fuck off. It would piss me off so bad. Anyone seen Oregairu? Or its really awesome full English title, My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu. Or something like that. Awful. Awful, awful. Hachiman is the GOAT? Hachiman should end his own life. Die, wretch. Yeah, okay. I don't even remember her name. The black hair chick that has no personality, fucking kudere disgusting freak. And then the fucking Genki girl with the redhead Genki girl who has a fucking wiener dog. confesses to you and you're like, I don't know, man, I kind of like that girl that barely knows who I am. Kill yourself, man. No, you don't like kudoreis? Kudore isn't a thing. That's disgusting. Who would like that? Yeah, bro, I want my girl to never show any emotions ever. I don't even think she likes me. I don't even know. No, bro. I want my girl to be a bright ray of sunshine in both my life and others. That's awful. Coup in public, dere in private, I don't care. Coup in public? Girl, you're not a kudere, everyone just hates you. But yeah, I did not like that character at all. I didn't like her at all. Don't even remember her name. And she's like, oh, the Ice Queen rich girl. Oh, she doesn't have any friends because she's just too beautiful and kind of standoffish. Oh, I don't care, man. Grow up. It's not my fault that you don't have friends. Or my responsibility. Grow up. What about Komi? Komi is different because I wouldn't count her as a kudere because I don't think that's her actual personality. She's not a kudere, she's just the most socially inept person to ever be born. But yeah, I was really passionate about Origata Yuru a handful of years ago. Why does the Genki girl always lose? If she's like Genki and like sweet and kind, no, you're gonna get shit on by a girl that he met 2 weeks ago. Sorry. Get shit on now. Pisses me the fuck off. I'm a little sucker for a fucking Genki girl, bro. Holy moly. Genki girl will survive alone. Tsundere might end herself. Don't you want to save her? No. You're not a tsundere. You're an asshole. I've talked about this before. Tsunderes aren't real. You're not a tsundere. People just fucking despise you. You're awful. You're awful, Murray. I got one more out of a cabinet. We'll paint 3. I don't think anyone... Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think anyone in real life would like a real... Like, what a tsundere in anime is. If a girl acted like that in real life, people would fucking hate her guts. No man would be pining after that. That's awful. I mixed up a lot of paint, so I wanted to make sure I use it, so I brought another guy out. Batch painting Tyranids isn't so bad, because they're simple. Though batch painting those 9 Termagants, that was a bit brutal, but we made it through. I want to talk about Arcane, but I'm not gonna, because it's literally like a day old. I'll probably do a big Arcane stream, my guess. Not like specifically like, this is the stream where I talk about Arcane, but like at the end, once it's all done, probably in 2 weeks, I'll probably talk about it then. Like on the Monday following. So that is your warning for the 3 people who are here right now. if you care about Arcane, watch it as it comes out, because I'm going to be talking about it, and then you can be part of the conversation. Favorite character in Arcane Season 1? It's funny because in League of Legends, I hate Jinx, and I typically hate her archetype. But I like Jinx a lot in Arcane. They made her a lot more subtle than I think they definitely could have. They easily could have just made her Deadpool, and that would have been obnoxious. But I like Jinx a lot in Arcane. I do. And I think she's done more PR for the Itty Bitty Titty Committee than any character ever. Did I see the new Venom? No, I have self-respect. I don't like Deadpool. I like Deadpool, kind of. I think he ends up being a parody of himself, which, no matter what people say, I don't think is the intent behind the character. I think many times Deadpool ends up way too much. But yeah, I like Jinx a lot. I like... Vi is okay. I like Silco in Season 1. Caitlyn's pretty fun. I like Victor. I like Mel. I think Mel might be the most beautiful woman to ever exist, like in an animated show. I'm not sure if there's ever been a woman more beautiful. Do I think LeBlanc will appear? That would be interesting. Though I'm only going to be talking about Season 1 here. I don't want to spoil something that's a day old. Not that LeBlanc appears in the first 3 episodes of this. I'll tell you that much right now. It would be cool, though. Holy shit. Imagine. Just soaking up some of the excess where it pooled a little bit much on the sky. Anywhere I missed? These guys have a lot of angles, so I want to make sure I hit everyone. Gerald Marie, thank you. 10 months. I want to see Swain. Seeing Swain would be very cool, but there's no shot. There's just no shot. Pickles left me a souvenir yesterday. Can you see it? Thank you, Pickles. Thank you very much for that. I think the Darkins might be a little bit much for a show like this, but like the Jin saga with Zed and Akali and Shen in Ionia, I could definitely see that. The more I spend time with Pickles and Boba, they're very cute. I love looking at them. I like petting them. I don't mesh well with cats. I love too much. I love too much. I'm too handsy. You know, they get mad. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, it's mine, but that's why I don't like cats. Boba still doesn't let anyone touch her. For the most part. Which is still very interesting. I need an affectionate cat. Yeah, but the average cat, my cat's affectionate, okay. I'm not talking about your cat. I'm talking about most cats. The average, the common denominator cat is not the type of pet that I want. We've spoken about this many times. And so while I love Pickles and Boba, I'm just not vibing. Pickles was being weird last night, though. He was fighting ghosts. He was meowing a whole lot, which he almost never does. And he was running around and, like, I don't know. There was something going on with him yesterday. He was really weird. I don't know what he was up to. He kept, like, running around. It was funny, though. And then Boba just went upstairs and went to sleep. Because we were there pretty late watching Arcane. And she just went upstairs and went to bed. And Pickles was downstairs fighting ghosts. I don't know. These guys have like a cod piece that's hard to reach. He was going crazy style. I don't know. Are you able to tell us a bit about the new dog? The new dog. My dad's new dog? Have I tried Don Da Don? We're really behind on it, but yes. Yeah, my dad and his wife adopted a new dog, I think today or yesterday. She's a Husky German Shepherd mix, as I guessed. Very cute looking. I like her. I don't know much about her. She's crate trained. She's settled in pretty well already. She's like 1.5. That's really all I know about her. I'm not sure if I'll ever meet her, but she's cute. I mean, surely I'll meet her eventually. Dogs live pretty long. It's not like she's going out the door. But their dog had passed earlier in the year. And their cat had passed earlier in the year. And I don't think they like being petless. I'm the same way. If I had the means, I would, especially once I start, like once I get a dog, I'm not sure if I ever want to not have a dog after that, you know? But yeah, they just like having a beast in the house. And they always rescue or adopt. I'm not really sure what the difference is. Have they started, are adoptions really just rescues, but they started calling them rescues so you feel good about yourself? Hopefully she doesn't have too much husky in her, because that would be obnoxious. She'd be... You know? As cute as that is in other people's dogs, I'm not sure if I want my dog capable of doing that at any moment of the day. You know? But yeah, I wanted to get these Malstrain painted up because we assembled that alpha the other day. But I didn't want to paint him until I had a good amount of the normal ones painted. And I will be going to see my mom later this week. I think like Thursday or Friday, and I think I'll be gone for the weekend. So I will see Crosby, and I will be meeting Nikki for the first time, so that's fun. Have the puppies been born? I really did a bad job getting this memo out. There are no puppies, guys. There are no puppies. She ended up not conceiving. The ultrasounds were blank. I know you meant that, but there were no puppies being born. They're gonna try again next year. I don't know exactly how dog heat cycles work, but I know it's not like that often of a thing. Isn't it biannual or something? I think it's like every 6 months. Or 8 months or something. They said next spring they'll be able to try again. And I said, okay. Next spring it is. But yes, I will see Crosby, and I'm sure he'll remember me. I'm sure of it. Nikki won't remember me, because we haven't met. Though I guess she's heard my voice once or twice. But a dog isn't remembered like that. Hell, people don't remember like that. If I heard someone's voice once or twice on the phone, and then I met them, I would not connect the dots there. Yeah, we got Crosby as a puppy. He was probably like, what, 6 months? 8 months? The breeders tend to hold on to the puppies for a while before they put them up for sale. What NID model is this? This is a Necromunda Malstrain Gene Stealer. It's a Gene Stealer, but mutated. And it looks crazy like. What happened to Ruby since Rooster Teeth got annihilated? My playlist, some Ruby music just came on, and I was like, oh yeah, Ruby. What happened to that? Did Ruby get, like, snapped? Is it gone forever? I always felt like, especially after Monty passed, if it never really reached its, like, potential. My goodness, Dreamy, hello. Thank you for the raid. That's so fun. That's so epic. What were you guys doing today, Dreamy? And the... What do you guys call yourselves? Dreamers? I feel like my camera's a bit too, like, if I go here, that's better, I think. What are we painting today? Tyrannid Malstrain Gene Stealers. Sleepy rated you? Oh, shoot. Sorry, you guys are, like, conflated in my brain. Sleepy Witch, thank you. Wait, but then what do you guys call yourselves? Are you... What is a witch? Starshines? That's cute. Yeah, we're painting Malstrain today. A few Malstrain Gene Stealers today. What is a witch? No, I cut myself off. I was like, what is a witch's, like... I mean, maybe familiars? I would say apprentices, but that's a bit, like, complex of a fan name. Like, it's a bit not cute or fun. It's kind of dry. I guess I was trying to deduce your fan name without any input, and that was I was thinking out loud there. Mine are mochi buns. Is that innuendo? How go the Malstrain? Good. I'm painting 3 today. We'll see if we do more. But I had painted 1 off stream last week, and here's how he turned out. And I have the alpha assembled, and I wanted to paint more of these guys. Because the bunny on the moon makes mochi? Oh, her. Here's the big guy that we assembled the other day. The alpha. He looks very epic. But I didn't want to paint him until I had more of the little ones painted, you know? The resin one? Yeah, the resin one. So here he is all primed and peanut buttered. Ooh, some Recreators songs just came on my playlist. Oh, we're bumping now. Anyone ever see Recreators? The anime? I feel like it was really, really underwatched when it was airing. And I think I watched it, God, 2018? 17? I just remember the hot night lady. That was in that, yeah. I remember liking Recreators a lot when it aired. I've only watched it the one time, but I remember it really resonating with me. It's about, like, I guess, creativity and creation and, like, what it means to create and be an artist. And yeah, it was really good. I liked it a lot. And it, you know, it was animated super well and really good music, and it was a good anime. And again, I don't think anybody watched it at the time. There was a character, what was her power? She had some crazy power, and I don't remember what it was. There's like this one character, and her power, it was like she could do anything that anyone ascribed her to. God, what was it? It was something really, like, high concept and interesting. I'm gonna have to look it up now, because that's gonna bug me. I'm gonna have to look that up. Let's look. Her special power is the ability to reverse cause and effect, but it's like more complex than that. By telling a lie and then manipulating someone into rejecting it, she creates the lie of a lie, which by proxy makes the initial claim become real. That's kind of fun. Her power is gaslighting. You have to convince somebody that, like, something's I don't know. It was really weird. With these guys painted, that's a little bit more with my Tyranids, my unpainted Tyranids that will be done. I still have 4 Barb Gaunts and like 8 Neuro Gaunts. And then I would have 2 Malstrain Gene Stealers and Malstrain Alpha. And I think that's it. And then I'm sure they'll release some more Tyranids for me to have, as it were. I forgot to do this guy's codpiece. Which is annoying, because now I have to wait for it to dry. These sound like techniques kids come up with out on the playground. That's kind of the point. Recreators is like, the concept is like people's manga and like anime and books and stuff. Like the characters come to life. So like she was literally like from some edgy like shonen manga or something. I'm waiting for that purple to dry now, which is annoying. Anybody do anything fun today on their Sunday? Grocery shopping at a different store than usual. That is exciting. Worked 10 hours and pet a dog. I mean, that's a day. Treasure maps with Maple. Treasure maps. Maple Station and some others. That's fun. Practice sniper on Space Marine. Had the energy to clean your whole kitchen? That's a lot of work. Good job. I've been trying to do the hardest difficulty on Space Marine, and that shit is beating my ass. I'm getting whooped. Getting absolutely whooped on the hardest difficulty on Space Marine. You get a special helmet if you complete all of the missions on the hardest difficulty, so I was like, ooh. Earnable prestige cosmetic. I want. But I'm like getting my ass beat on this hardest difficulty. Like, the Zoanthropes nearly kill you in one hit on this difficulty. A Carnifex can one-shot you. Like, it's disgusting how much damage these stuff on these the highest difficulty does. It's like, oh, well, dumbass, you stupid idiot. It's the hardest difficulty. Yeah, it's hard, but, like, it's really hard, you know? Getting my ass whooped. I've completed 2 of, like, the 7 or 8 missions, so that's progress. One of them was one of the harder ones, too. It was the, Decapitation, the one where you fight the Hive Tyrant. Evil Pinata, I hadn't thought of it that way, but yes, they are literally like evil pinatas. I hate them. They're so evil and so difficult for some reason. And I like to play the melee classes, so like the Zoanthrope is basically impervious to damage. I just can't do shit against it. I want some zoanthropes for my army. Like, and like the miniatures. They're fun. They're cute. Those got here, and I can't hate the zones. They are babies. I respect it. Like I said, they're cute. But in Space Marine 2, they are so obnoxious. At least the Neurothrope comes down every once in a while so you can hit it in the head. The Zoanthropes just float and they shield each other, and it's just like, please, bro, please. I just want to kill you. The Emperor demands your death. Like, you just, it's not personal. These guys have a lot of claws and stuff on them, so it's going to take a second to do this step. It's the most precise step by far. Yeah. But we'll get it done. It's mostly just nails and toes. I just plasma pistol a few times on whichever doesn't have the shield at a time. It's not too bad. Yeah, but on like lethal, my highest level plasma pistol with max capacity only has 12 max bursts. And that's, I'm not even sure if that's enough to kill one of them from full health. It's like, oh, you're in a squad. You think I can depend on those losers for anything? Never. What are those toes for? For sucking on. The hive mind cut the Malstrain off from itself because they were too freakish. Love the Malstrain models. So sad they have different base sizes to regular chain stealers. Yeah, I mean, I only paint and collect, so it's not that important to me, but I get why people would be upset about that, because they look really cool. You could probably get away with putting them on what a normal chain stealer's on, 32s. They're big, though. For 32s, they're big. You'd have to probably do some finagling for sure. Oh, there's something else that they get. Their stinger, their quote-unquote stinger, gets to be black because it's got a claw on it. Okay, so that is all 4 arms. Nope, missed one. Ooh, it's hard to reach. Did I get it? Yes. Okay. I've seen them up close, and I'm up for some base swaps, but this seems a bit much for the ones that aren't a character into. Yeah, there are a lot. Sucker for all things NIDS. I am as well. I wish the Carnifex model, the non-Screamer Killer Carnifex, wasn't so old, because I would love to have one. I'm just not so sure how good it would look with all the new NIDS. But I have the Alpha, too, if you wanted to look at that. which is ironically on like the same base size, even though it's so much bigger. Yeah, I think it is a bit smaller than a Patriarch or Brood Lord though, but it's cool. I like it a lot. The Malstrain Alpha. Disgusting creature. He was kind of annoying to put together, but that's resin for you. You say old, well, I can find out those carnies, the new ones. Your old One Eye is still in metal? That's crazy. Yeah, keep in mind, the plastic Carnifexes are like 2006 or something. They're plenty old. Plenty old. The Left 4 Dead 2 Charger looking dude. Yeah, he's got the one big arm. Does he know you gotta switch hands every so often so your arms stay even? Foolish. For sure they are. I just remember thinking how cool the new NID refresh was at the time while you were in school. Yeah. And now, you know, little did you know, it would take another nearly 20 years for them to get another one. And while I think the new NIDs are great, I love them, I wish more of them got a refresh. Hive Tyrant, Warrior, Carnifex. You know? Because I think the Hive Tyrant and Warrior models hold up really well, but that doesn't mean I don't think they shouldn't get a refresh. Those are iconic Tyranids. You gotta have new Warriors. Like, come on. You're telling me all these noobs are going to be playing Space Marine 2 and see the cool Tyranid Warriors and they're going to look and see a 20-year-old model? That's awful. Ravener's Gargoyles? Those need it bad. And Gene Stealers before they got the new ones. Yeah, they needed that shit bad. I don't have the new Gene Stealers, I just have these. But I got every type of Lictor. I got basically every HQ. I got the Scream Killer. I got the Neuro Tyrant. I got the Norn Emissary. I got, God, I don't even know what I don't have from the new range. I think I have everything from the new range, except for the Gene Stealers. Oh, I don't have, God, I always confuse them. I don't have Hermagonts, the melee Gaunts. I don't have those. I just have the Termagants, not Hermagants. Do you have Warhammer Age of Sigmar, or do I have 40k? Yeah, I collect both 40k and AOS. Yeah. Again, I'm a painter and collector more than I am a player. I've never played a single game of any of these. But I do have very many models. Which black is this? This is Grim Black, the Army Painter Speed Paint Grim Black, which I find to be quite good. It doesn't cover super opaque, but it is really matte. Two coats makes it like Black Legion, if you're familiar with Citadel's contrast Black Legion. Do I have Star Wars Legion? No. Well, I like the idea of Star Wars Legion. I like to paint things how I want to paint them, and I would feel compelled to paint something its canonical paint scheme. If that makes sense. I think I just fell down the figure hole. I assembled my first figures from Deathwatch Veterans. Deathwatch Veterans, it's a classic kit. Really good. Ordered another box of them because I didn't get to build all the variants you wanted to. Terrified to paint them, though. The only thing I can say about painting, don't be too scared. As long as you don't, like, destroy the plastic, paint can always be taken off. You'd be shocked at the amount of paint that you are still able to strip off of a model. Deathwatch Veterans, though. I have some. Those are a really nice kit. Looking into a black contrast speed paint, so I'll probably pick that up now that I'm seeing it in action. Yeah, it's a good one. If you want something that's really dark, this isn't that dark. It requires 2 coats to get really dark. Really dark, black contrast Black Legion is like the blackest black. Really smooth application. I'm not sure if I've ever had to use 2 coats of that. But yeah, well, I would say, you know, don't be carefree when painting for the first time. Don't, you know, have a healthy amount of caution. You know, they're expensive. You want them to be good. But also, don't be too afraid, because at the end of the day, it's just paint. It can come off. You can leave stuff in IPA for, like, ever and ever, and it'll strip the paint. Because IPA doesn't melt plastic. Just have a healthy amount of respect for the models and the craft, and thin paints, and you'll do fine. Acrylics are very forgiving, yeah. If you notice it pooling, wash off your brush and use your brush as a mop. Yup. They're fast drying, but as long as you're attentive, you're not gonna like miss that. Just don't slop the paint everywhere unless it's like really thin. Like when I was doing the skin on these guys at the beginning, I just made a really thin down glaze of Majos purple, and then I just slopped it all over them. But it was like 1 part paint for every part medium. Or 1 part paint for every 3 parts medium, so it was super thin, so it's okay to slop it around. Also, I don't know if you like watching videos or not. I'm the type of person that consumes a very large amount of content on the thing that I'm about to do before I do it. Like, I must have watched 100 hours of painting videos before I ever put a brush to a model. What thinners do I recommend? Stuff that I've used as far as paint thinning. Water is always great, but if you want something a bit more specific, contrast medium, it's just paint without pigment in it. It's just blank paint. And also, if you want something a lot cheaper than that comes in large quantities, speed paint medium. Also really good, even as a dropper bottle. So you can be really precise with how you're thinning with this. fun doing a manicure. Pedro Pascal would be proud. I saw a clip of him yesterday on Twitter, and apparently he's like really big into nails. And not his nails, other people's nails. Like he was getting interviewed by a woman, and she'd said that she'd gotten her nails done specifically for him. And he was like, oh, hand him over. And he was like, took her hands, and he was like, oh, wow, this is awesome. Look at them. It's like so endearing for some reason. He was like, he loved them. He loved her nails. He's like, yeah, I never get mine done. I just like to look at other people's. He's just passionate about nails. Well, I think that's all the black done. It took a second, but we made it. How are we, gamers? Done with dinner? I'm well. We're making good progress on these. Taking a short break from painting a local shop's competition piece. Everyone gets an Infernus Marine. Red glazes over Mephiston, purple wash over Storm of Silver, and metal parts. I've never entered a competition. I'm not very good either. But I think you're very brave for doing so. And I bet that'll be fun, too. To see everybody's. No matter what, like, you place and how you end up doing, it'll be fun to see everyone painting the same thing. Does anyone remember what paint we use for the, like, I guess kind of a tertiary skin tone for them? Anyone remember what it's called? Starts with a G. Anyone remember it? I do, of course. Though I'm looking for the paint right now and I can't find it, so that's great. Is it this one? Goddess Glow? Good job, Wolfram. You made it. You did it. But also, I don't know where my Goddess Glow is. What do I do with it? I didn't put it back, did I? Is this it? No. Is this it? No. This it? No. No. This it? There it is. Okay. Familiar pink? That's later. That's later. Gems are hard. I struggle with lenses and gems. Making anything look glass-like is hard. So I'll take the Goddess Glow, and we'll thin it down just a little bit. Not even 1-to-1. Just a few drops of thinner to help it flow. And I usually do that around the feet and other areas. Tongues, tails. So like on these guys, we have their stinger right above the black bit. I'll probably just put a little bit of this. And then also these Genestealer guys have, here we go. They have those little like segmented bits on their backs. Areas like this. And I'll run it into these two, in between these like their spines. It doesn't have to be that precise, they're Tyranids. We just want the color in there. Because now with that in on his back, if you compare that to say this guy's, there's just a lot more interest from this angle than there would have been otherwise. And it'll dry and look a bit less red. Yeah. And we'll get it around his feet, too. Feet tend to be something that it helps to make darker. You'll see people put pigment on the feet of their Space Marines. If you make them a bit dark on no matter what you're painting, it tends to make them appear more real for some reason. I'm no artist, I don't really know why. Croc Score Scales and Sotek Green, very good colors. I love those paints. Love those paints, those are very good. This guy is like kind of forehead ridges. I think I'm going to put this on too. Just a teeny tiny bit amount just to help pick out that detail. That's basically the Goddess Glow on this guy. He doesn't really need much more. Where did I was painting 3. Where'd the third one go? Oh, why is he over here? I'd placed him somewhere far away. His feetsies, his head doesn't need it, and his back and stinger. Just color interest. We talk about color interest a lot. You just don't want everything to all be one color. And where you can really start introducing interest is with glazes and shades. You help pick out details and recessed areas, and it helps a lot. Any chitin is Nurgling green with a few splotches of Trollslayer orange. Make a giraffe pattern. Oh, that sounds fun. I'm not that familiar with different hive fleets. Is that like a homebrew fleet, or is there a fleet that's that color, that's that kind of blue-green color? Because obviously I like Leviathan based on my choices. But I know Behemoth, I know Tiamat. I'm not really sure if there's a hive fleet with those colors. I like Behemoth, I just wish it was a bit more high contrast. Because I do think the red skin and the blue chitin looks cool, but it ends up being a bit too dark. The Welsh word for hunger, Githelung? Bro, I don't know. Welsh is like a... I was about to say, Welsh is like another language to me. No shit. Welsh is an interesting language. It does weird things with vowels that I don't think should be allowed. And where is it? Familiar pink. Familiar pink. Familiar pink. There it is. Our vowels are older than Latins. That's interesting. I don't know much about Welsh besides that there's a bunch of crazy words. You guys know what we do with familiar pink at this point. You run it into all of the weird, ribbed, fleshy bits. And these guys have much more misshapen ones than normal. So there are bits on wrists, there are bits on shoulders, on thighs. That's a disgusting word. I'm not even going to try to attempt it. And I bet that word just means, like, house. Ooh, this is hard to reach. There we go. Small village on Anglesey. Imagine living there. What came first, the Tyranids or Frieza and Dragon Ball? I always, whenever I paint these little rib bits, I'm like, wow, they really look like the Frieza race. Because I think 40k is older than Dragon Ball generally, but the Tyranids didn't get, like, their kind of design locked in for a while, so I wonder which came first, the modern Tyranid design or Frieza? Well, it seems like it would be more technical than doing the claws. They're placed a lot better, so it's a lot easier, honestly. You just get a teeny tiny brush and you just run it into the recess, and that's it. The familiar pink is super, super vibrant, so I don't need more than one coat of this. Double checking armpits, making sure I didn't miss a spot. And insides of wrists too. That's a easy to miss spot. There's one right here that is very, very hard to reach. Almost. There we go. Well, there's all the pink on him, I think. Did I miss anywhere? I don't think so. Oh, they look like, yeah, they look like the Namekians, too. Google says Tyranids came around 1993 and Frieza was 1989. Well, there you go. They do look very similar. It's funny. I wonder if Frieza had any influence on the design of the Tyranids. Even their colors, like Leviathan and Frieza. There's a lot of overlap there. Both took from the Xenomorph? Yeah. Good old Xenomorph. The Gene Stealers especially took from there. With their ovipositors and their kind of like... What is it? Like the kind of their adaptation... Their borrowing of genetic material. I love this step. It's so fun. The pink adds a lot of contrast that they overall needed. When she has to borrow genetic material, yeah. Hey, give that back. Anywhere that I missed. Oh, where do you think you're going? Oh, I can see some in the pit of this knee. There it is. What about this knee? Nope, that one's good. Okay, well, there's the pink on that guy. I think. There's no more that I can see, so if it's not obvious looking around at it like that, it's not going to be obvious if I miss it. Almost, there we go. Where do you guys usually order your minis from? I want some Fantasy Dark Elves, but they aren't really available on Amazon. eBay. I've had great success for all kinds of minis, at least GW at least, on eBay. I know for people who haven't ever bought on eBay before, it kind of has a stigma, but I think as long as you just pay a slight attention to the listing, you'll be fine. There really isn't much scamming going on in that kind of realm. especially for some of the older fantasy stuff, eBay for sure. I sell on there. They've got a pretty good buyer protection plan. Yeah, eBay has come a long way, I think, from what it used to be. It's a lot more first party than it used to be. If you want sketchy, you know, secondhand website, that's what Craigslist is for now. Facebook Marketplace as well, I've heard good things about. I've never bought anything from them, from anyone on there, but Facebook Marketplace I have heard good things about. $20-year, remember, on eBay? Holy moly. Almost done. Almost done. Okay, I think that's all of the pink done on all three of them. I didn't do this guy's tongue. Well, that's easy. You just put the goddess glow on there like I did on the skin. So now I gotta do teeth and eyes and any like rocks and shit that are on the base, and then we're done. He's got like a spine on his tongue. Okay. So this guy's got a rock on his base. Okay, guys, what color do we use on rocks? It's gravy time. Yeah, it's Gravelord Grey. Gravelord Grey. Because he's got a rock on his base. There are a couple of them that I think have rocks. Over a Wraithbone, Gravelord Grey is the best rock color. Over a Wraithbone. Over a darker tone or a cooler tone, it doesn't work as well, but over Wraithbone, this shit slaps for rocks. There's this guy's rock. Yes, brother. I'm live. What's going on? You're just waving? What's going on? I'm painting some Gene Stealers.
What's this?
What's what? That's my inhaler that I stepped on earlier and it exploded.
Oh. Hell yeah. Epic.
Would I edge highlight that at all with more Wraithbone or leave it with the Gravelord over Wraithbone? I'd probably just leave it, honestly. Oh, this is a metal. He's got metal too. It's like half like concrete, or what would they call it? Astro granite. Wait, it exploded figuratively, like it fell into pieces. Like I just have to put the canister back into the inhaler. It's kind of annoying. I don't want to paint Astro Granite. But it looks like I gotta. Where's my broadsword? Broadsword silver tone. That means I have to bring out the damn strong tone too, or dark tone. Whatever, it's okay. It's only a little bit. It's only a little bit. It always feels weird cracking out the metallic paints when I'm painting Tyranids. A lot of them have metallics and stuff on the base. It's just funny. You don't really expect to need it. And they would look good having edge highlights of certain metallics on their claws. They do eat worlds, metal, and all. True. That's not out where I can get all the Druki minis. Yeah, eBay. I'm telling you, eBay. If you're ever looking for something old and obscure, that's where you'll find it. Amazon tends to only stock the new boxes. Okay, and then we gotta wait for that to dry, and then we got to shade the metallic. So while we're waiting, teeth. Where's my skeleton horde? There it is. Skeleton horde. Makes a good teeth color. Oh, I didn't do this guy's tongue. I'll have to go back. Come on, paint. I don't want to put too much because I don't want to drown it, but it's not. There we go. I wasn't wanting to color. Okay. There's your teeth. Any other teeth we got to do? I think all of them probably have teeth. I did have that one Imgarl one who doesn't have teeth, but the rest of them have teeth. There's your teeth. You don't have eyes, so that guy's technically done. Oh, I didn't do your tongue either. We'll fix that now. There we go. Eyeballs. Night, Jenko. Thanks for talking and hanging out. Where's Raging Sea? There it is. Eyeballs. Looking good. Thank you. Eyeball time. I'm doing their eyes. I would normally do them yellow, but because I made these guys have big bulbous eyes, they look kind of blind. I'm making them the same blue as the brains on my other Tyranids. The Raging Sea. Yellow didn't feel right. So, yeah. Okay, well now they're done. I just have to do their bases, shade that metallic once it's dry, and, yeah. Whoa, they're like Gojo. His baby blues. I think we'll do base rooms first. Which base? I think one of them has a really bad, accumulation of paste. A peanut butter, as it were. It only take 2 hours to paint those 3 dudes? Yep. I already knew what I was doing because I painted this guy last week as a test. So I knew all the colors I wanted to do and the recipes and, yeah. But these 3 guys, I did today. These guys, they're Tyranids. They go fast. Gotta get the black out for the base rims. Getting some of the texture paste that overflowed onto the base rims off, so they're at least a little bit smoother. And I use Army Painter Fanatic Matte Black, and it usually needs 2 coats to be fully covered on the base. always got to be careful when you do this, what fingers you touch the model with to spin it. You don't want to get any of this black paint on it. That would be very bad. I know I said might take 2 coats, but on most of this base, it might only take 1. We'll give them a once over though. Make sure that they're looking good. And then we'll do another coat as necessary. And the metallic is probably dry now, so I can shade it. Where is my dark tone? Just a little bit of dark tone over the silver bits, so they're not so shiny. Oh, Evanescence came on the playlist. Time to banger alert. Everybody's fool, time to bang. Alrighty. And now we do grass tufts, and then they're done. I'm nearly out of tufts again. I have to go buy some more. Moving the tufts around, trying to decide how I want them. There we go, like this. Lovely gardening. It definitely feels that way. It definitely feels like gardening. It feels like bonsai specifically. With the little tweezers and the light poking and prodding and fussing. Okay, well. Oh, I had a couple dark ones left. One of them can get a dark one. I feel like somebody needs it. Which one? Who needs it? Is it you? Do you need the dark one? How about you? Here, right here. I base simply, but I kind of like it doing it that way, so sue me. Okay, well, Siri thought that I had said her name. No, I said Sumi. Here they are. With their glossy, messy bases. The 3 that I did today. Or they're still drying bases. They look good. They turned out well, and it was fast, and I liked them. And so now they can be in a little unit of 4. Ta-da! Okay. Well, that's it for me today, guys. I just wanted to paint a little bit, and I figured I'd turn it on, especially since I was gone the last week. That's it. We're all done. Next week, I'll probably do the big guy and the other 2 little ones whenever we want to do that. Probably won't be tomorrow, but maybe. So, we'll see who we're rating, and that'll be that, guys. We'll see who we're rating. Let's see. Go see Hazumi, everybody. Bye, guys. Goodbye. Goodbye. Go in here now. Goodbye.